city tour with a taste of wild smoked salmon. We are going to see some iconic spots in Anchorage city and also a little bit outside of the city. So I'm very looking forward to showing you what spots to see once you come to Anchorage. And we are starting from Lulu Knives shop. Lulu Knives is a very popular tool used widely in Alaska. So welcome. Anybody know anything about Lulu's or why he brought you here? No? No. Like what is this? So the Lulu Knives, as I have here in front of me samples of, are a tool that are significant for us here in Alaska because they were invented by the indigenous peoples. Straight through, great pizza knife. It's a very versatile cutting tool. How often do we need to sharpen those knives? So that's really going to depend on your use. Like anybody, I use my tomatoes. If I can't cut my tomatoes, it needs to be sharpened. Right. So I do mine maybe twice a year. Just twice a year? Yeah. Okay. I mean, as needed. The prices, the smaller ones are... So the medium here is $15 for just the knife. Or with its medium cutting bowl, $29 set. And then the large ones are $17 for just the knife. And then with its bowl, large is a $35 set. I see. Yep. And then the small is only sold as a set with the bowl for about $23. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, thank you.
Here where the star is located, the effective radius is 150 miles. It was so powerful, bent the steel on the railroad tracks. Roads opened up as wide as cars. All the bridges in the area collapsed. The seabed rose 33 feet out here. In this area, there's over 10,000 glaciers. As they move along the mountain, they find the mountains to find powder called glacial silt. COVID-19, there are certain places that are closed, like the hospital. You don't want to go there, right?
The hospital's closed because of COVID-19?
Well, the Alaska Native Hospital houses the largest collection of native art. Used to be on the run, so we're going to put something else on it.
Oh, well, yeah, we couldn't go there.
Yeah, and then they don't give samples out at Alaska Sausage and Seafood anymore either. Yeah. Until the COVID-19's over, so we're going to skip that. But I'm going to put on Potter Marsh. It's a more scenic area. And then,
oh yeah, I'd like to see some scenery.
So do you think that the rising temperatures are they rising or due to climate change, or is it typical?
You can definitely see climate change. As the fog clears and you look up on the mountains, you see a lot of gray areas. Yeah. That's where the snow caps used to be year-round. So we're losing our snow caps.
Wow.
Probably Switzerland's doing the same, huh?
Yeah. And the temperatures are higher than usual, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's sad. Any other symptoms of climate change that you can notice in Alaska right now?
Oh, yeah. The glaciers are pretty much disappearing. We're going to probably be like Glacier National Park. That's in Montana, right?
Wow.
I'm told there's no glaciers there anymore.
That's sad.
So, word to the wise, see all the glaciers you can, because you may not be able to see them soon.
What population of what animals is going down, you said?
Whales.
Whales.
And salmon. Salmon population was really bad this season. So the bears have been breaking into houses. Down in Juneau, black bear broke into a house and there were 11 people in the house.
Wow. There are only 12,000 miles of paved roads in Alaska, so aviation is a vast necessity out there. Alaska has 6 times as many pilots and 16 times as many aircraft per capita than any other region in the country. It is estimated that they have 500 takeoffs every day, and 1 in 5 Alaskans have a pilot license, so that's a very interesting fact. And we arrived at Alaska Wildberry Products, south of Anchorage, where they have huge displays of chocolate and chocolate fountain. So if you can tell me something about your chocolate, what are the kinds and what is your favorite?
This is a jelly center, this is a dark chocolate truffle, I have an Oreo, this is a strawberry meltaway, and then this is some bark.
What is your favorite?
The jelly is probably my favorite. They're hand-picked berries from Alaska that we make candy out of them.
Wow, I gotta try it then. Guys, have you seen the world
world's biggest chocolate fountain. If you haven't, follow me. Here it comes. The world's biggest chocolate fountain. Looks delicious, doesn't it? So we are continuing Anchorage city tour, and because of salmon sampling is closed, the driver of the tour, our guide, was so nice and he took us to a mountain, and I was very surprised to discover one thing. He took us to the place where we are above the clouds. I don't know if you can see the cloud streak over here. But yeah, that's exactly where we are, right above the clouds.